Hey everyone, it's Ryan here. Today was a overhead press day. All right, I've been at the crossroads for my training the last few weeks, and been trying different things around Bulgarian, parts of conjugate, 531, almost a novice program yesterday. Like my ADHD's been real bad with my training. I had to really sit down and think about how I want to proceed going forward. I feel like I'm starting to detrain a little bit, so I want to come in and basically do lift mastery. It's something I teetered on a few weeks ago, and I changed my mind on it, but now I really want to see it through. And very simplistic. Basically, double progression. Work up to 10 sets of three on the big movements. When I get to 10 sets of three, I add weight. And I calculated 75% of my projected one rep max currently just to play with. Like for the overhead press, I got more. I could do 12, 13 sets today. So we know definitely could up the weight. I'm up the weight to 160 for next Friday. And see how many sets I can get with clean form. Because that's the name of the game. We want these to be fast and explosive. And just get just get strong at everything again. Like I have strength goals I want to reach. I want to reach a 365 bench press, a 500 squat, and a 225 standing press. Deadlift I'm not too concerned about. Deadlift's along for the ride. I pulled 555 before, so if I can get back to that, I'll be happy. Obviously, a six plate deadlift, 585 would be legit, especially drug free. We'll work on it though. It's gonna be tough getting those strength levels again. Because when I hit the 555 deadlift, I was using some Anadrol. That was many years ago though. But there may be some muscle memory to play with. My quads were a whole lot bigger back then. But I was walking around like 275, 280 as well. So there was some fat leverage to play with. And I find getting fat actually improves my deadlift, which a lot of people find it the opposite. For me, I get bigger, my deadlift goes up. Everything goes up when I get bigger. But yeah, 10 sets of three, very explosive. I'm touching my chest at the bottom too. That's intentional. I'm trying to recruit as much muscle as I can. This is a chest work builder as well. A lot of people who don't build big chest doing an overhead press stop. They skip the bottom. A lot of bodybuilders, like a lot of these new bodybuilders, do not know how to train. That is quite common. Yeah, I need to stop taking advice from juiced up bodybuilders. Them guys would be big sitting on their couch with the amount of drugs they take. A lot of young kids don't realize that. Anabolics build muscle irrespective of training. The training is just icing on a cake. But it's a own unique anabolic response. Obviously, guys who train like a beast in abuse gear get really, really strong, but most of us ain't willing to abuse anabolics. That's the whole reason I came off, and I was never an abuser. I used doses most guys would laugh at. I care about my health, though. I do not want to die of a heart attack in my 40s. Because I'm going to be 30, 40s here. I'm getting a little older. Heart disease runs on my side of the family, so I decided to walk away from all PEDs. And just get back to enjoying training the way it used to be. Just follow love the journey, not the end result. But I think I'm going to enjoy this type of training. I'm able to hyper focus on each movement each day, have its own day, and hyper focus on it, and get good at it. And I care about all four of these movements. Like, I love the overhead press, I love the bench press, the squat, the deadlift. And when I do gear up to compete in powerlifting, this will definitely give me the carryover I want. Even though the overhead press isn't really a contested lift, a lot of guys note they get strong at the overhead press. It tends to improve their bench press. So, something to consider. All right, Pendlay rows. A little accessory work to really finish off the upper body, especially the back. I'm not hyper focused on my posterior chain on lower body day and upper body day, because I find I really want to bring that up just for general strength and athleticism. The chest and quads will get plenty of work, but I really want to bring the backside of my body up. And Pendlay rows are a good use of resources. They are easy to recover from. This is like 135. A lot of coaches would say if you don't only deadlift 500 or 465, you have no business Pendlay rowing more than 135. And I find that to be true. Because, yeah, I could Pendlay row 185. I could Pendlay row 225. It's not going to be clean. And we could argue, is it really doing what we want it to do? For all that, we can just do a regular barbell row. The Pendlay row is an explosive movement. That's why we have to check our ego and not care so much about weighting on the bar. This is one of the few exercises where we don't really want a strength standard. Because it's too easy to cheat. Because what is considered a strict row? So I'm just trying to explode as fast as I can. The only thing that Pendlay row really doesn't work, I find, is biceps. You're not going to build big old pythons doing Pendlay rows exclusively. So that's why I decided to do some chin-ups. I was going to do barbell curls, but honestly, I find chin-ups are more effective for biceps, especially high rep chin-ups. So I just did my body weight. I got 2 sets of 10. I hit failure in the second set. My biceps burned. They burned. But that's what we want, though. This really got to finish off the upper body. It wasn't a single muscle in my upper body that was not worked today. I did even this set of face pulls to really finish off the rear delts. I do face pulls more for prehab, though. My shoulders feel good and healthy, and I want to keep them that way. And I'm going to probably do face pulls on both upper body days. My lower body days will be very posterior chain dominant after the core movement. Lots of good mornings. I ain't done good mornings in a while. I'm going to start real light and work my way back up. And just get some hamstring hypertrophy, some glute hypertrophy, low back. Keep everything strong and healthy. And I finish off with face pulls, as I said. God, I think I set 42 or something. I lost count. But, yeah, I find this works really good for bicep tendons, forearm tendons, rear delts. And it probably adds a little upper back hypertrophy. And we know upper back can never be too big. That's one body part when we chasing strength numbers that really can never be too overdeveloped. Like it always, because it adds to all 3 lifts. But yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this type of training. I need to really get my mind right and train hard. All right, so I will see y'all Monday for squat day.